All right. Hey man, welcome to the Eric J the Great podcast, man. I got a special guest on the show today. Hip
Appreciate you for having me.
yeah, I appreciate you coming on, bro. Hip hop artist Tibbsy, man, from Louisville,
Tisby.
Kentucky.
Tisby.
Tisby. Yeah, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I'm doing all right, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna start off by playing one of your songs off YouTube real quick, so people they probably ain't never heard your music before, and then we'll get into the questions.
Yeah. Yeah. Niggas asking prices, niggas never copping. His bitch wanna fuck me on her page, you block her. Told me not to use a condom like she had an option. In 3 months, 30 on diamonds. Niggas say cause I be shining. 13 say forever grinding. Bitch love that drop perfect timing. Had to cut a couple niggas off. That was all the sloppy. Bitch want me to put the bag down, but she couldn't. I made it killing off these phones. It's double seal because it's strong. Fuck the bitch, both my chains on. 7 P's in the school zone. Show my perks, but she do coke. Ain't 900 for this coke. Looking for exotic, so I told him 1250 a photo. I put up with 20 balls. I spent a week, we had it gone. Next to we up with a zone. Got man found news, went through my phone. Sell a hoe and get the lease, or break it down and break the most. Fuck the most, then I went ghost. Fuck my ex, she do the most. Bitch ain't like me trapping, bought a second phone. Started selling bull, she want a perk. Couldn't take a hoe, broke it down in town. I'm in school with my scale. Plays outside the locker room, making plays. Did go practice, my coach doesn't have a clue. Made my first then and I was still. She said, why you fuck me so hard, bitch, I'm off a pill or two.
That shit's hard as fuck. That song's so hard. That's one of my favorite songs.
Man, bro, when I first listened to that song, I was like, dog, the shit that made me laugh was the shit made me laugh when the bar you had said, she asked me to hit her with a rub on like she had an option. That shit was funny as hell.
Okay, bitch be tripping. Of course I'm gonna put one on.
Yeah, man. So tell the people where you from, man, and how old are you?
Said what?
Tell the people where you from and how old are you?
I'm from Louisville, Kentucky. I'm 22 years old.
Okay, then. So what's the first thing that come to your mind, man, when you hear your city?
I think Kentucky Derby. Real honestly. That's really it. Honestly, that's the first thing that comes to my mind.
And describe how it is growing up in Louisville, man. Somebody that ain't never been to Louisville before. Just describe how it was growing up.
Honestly, it's not really shit to do out here. It just depends on where you grow up at. I was in high school. Always outside. I grew up, had high school coming up.
Oh, okay. Now, did you grow up with a 2-parent household or a single parent?
I grew up with a 2-parent household up until like 4th grade in elementary school. My dad ended up going to jail for a couple years. And that was it.
Okay. What's your dad go to jail for?
So you said what?
What's your dad end up going to jail for?
I ain't gonna lie, honestly, I don't even remember. I was younger. He ended up getting out of jail when I got in like 7th grade. So wasn't in there for too long. It was like 2-3 years.
Oh, okay. You got any siblings?
So I got a little brother, 2 younger sisters.
Okay. So you the oldest?
Thanks.
Okay. So describe some of the struggles, man, that come with living in Louisville, Kentucky, that you had to endure, man, just growing up in a city like this.
You said describe what?
Describe some of the struggles you had to endure, living in Louisville.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Yeah, when I was growing up, I didn't really struggle too much. My people's, I mean, I can't say I had everything, but whatever I needed, they made sure I had it. So.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. Did you Did you what type of activities you was into as a kid? Did you play any sports or anything
I,
like that?
when I was growing up, I just play basketball, football, and a little bit of t-ball and stuff. I mainly played basketball. I used to play for a team called Louisville Magic. We used to travel across the country, play in different states, play against like top-notch talent and stuff.
Oh, okay. So did you have anybody in your family that was involved in the music business?
When I was younger, my uncles used to rap, but I don't think they was really serious with it. Like I used to hear their music and stuff, but I don't think they took it too far or was even like dropping their music and stuff.
Oh, okay. So what would you say led you to doing music?
Honestly, it was like summer. I dropped out of college. Me and my best friend, we was just in his room, just smoking, just talking. He kept trying to get me to freestyle, and I couldn't freestyle at all. I just kept trying, and then after a while, I just went and bought a beat. I was like, oh, I might start rapping. So then ever since then, I think it was like 2018. Ever since then, I started rapping, but I never really, facts. Yeah, it was. And then I really got serious with it when we got quarantined when the corona first started hitting. I went ahead and bought me a whole little studio kit for in the house and just started recording myself and him. Ever since then, start going hard with this.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can feel that.
I never like I was rapping for probably like a whole year before I actually started like feel comfortable enough to drop my music because I like to this day I'm still having trouble trying to find my confidence in myself. Like I know I'm good, but I'm just not that type of person. What's the word? Like I'm not really a people's person. Like back in school, I didn't like talking in front of the classroom. Like I didn't like doing none of that. Like I don't even want to do shows because I don't like being in front of crowds. You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah, that's something you got to grow into, man. I know me personally, I didn't really grow into myself until I was about 24, 25 years old. That's when I really felt comfortable in my own skin. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All my friends be telling me I need to get off that. I'm gonna do it sooner or later. I got to. If I want to pursue this music shit, I want to take it shit to as far as possible.
Oh yeah, bro. You gotta take it day by day, bro. You'll come around to, be being more a people person, especially when you have plays line up when it start making sense as far as money wise. Yeah, so what was some of your favorite music artists growing up? Like who you grew up listening to?
Growing up, I listened to a lot of Young Thug. Like that was my favorite artist for sure.
Hey
And
man.
when I got older, I started going through stuff, like going through life. Started listening to other people. Since underground artist from Chicago, his name's Lucky. Like I grew onto his music because I could relate to it so much. Like that's my favorite artist at the moment. I still listen to Young Thug, it's not as much.
Okay. So what you think about that situation Young Thug in right now?
Free him. Free him. I don't think that. I think that's right. I always just don't know, man.
Yeah. So where did you get your rap name from?
My rap name, that's my last name, honestly. Like when I was playing basketball in high school, they started calling me by my last name. Everybody just they just started calling me by that now. That's what I go by too.
Oh, okay. So around what time was your first time going to the studio?
So when was my first time going to the studio?
Yeah.
I would say it was like December of 2019 or 2020. I had wrote 2 songs before I went. So when I went, I already had everything ready. I just wasn't comfortable on the mic, so it didn't sound too good.
Oh, okay. So would you say you more of a writer or a freestyler, or you kind of mixture of both?
When I first started, I was writing all my songs, but like I was in the studio for a whole summer, like every day, because my friend he had a whole studio in his house. We was going there every day. It was a group of us. We was recording every day, and I started forcing myself to go in the booth and punch in. So that's what I do now. I don't write nothing no more. I like punching in. I feel like it's better that way because it's just off the top of your head.
Okay. Yeah, that's what's up. So like, would you say would you say that you got confidence right now as far as like, your skills in the music?
Sure, I know I make good music. For sure, I know I make great music for sure. It's just I don't know. I don't know for real. Honestly, I make good. Sure. That's a good question.
Yeah, when would you say you gain that confidence in the music?
Say it again. I'm sorry.
When would you say you gained the confidence in the music to where you felt like you can really pursue it?
When dropped, when I dropped my first tape last year, it's called Better Me. I was getting a lot of good reviews, and the streams I had on it, it was decent for my first year, my first tape. And I was like, damn, they fucking with me, so I can't stop. Now I gotta keep going, see what else I can do with this shit, what else I can make and create, see how far I can take it.
Okay.
The music scene in our city is growing. We've got Jackie STG, but like it's a lot of talent in our city for real. We just don't get no light on this. I mean, it's coming, but we
Yeah,
got a lot of great artists for sure.
yeah, it is a lot of talent in Louisville, man. I interviewed a couple of people from the city. Definitely a lot of talent. It really could be like another Atlanta for real.
Yeah, for sure. Just you know how it is. Everybody just think they better than the next person. Like people don't want to come together. It's usual. Feel me?
Yeah, so you independent right now?
Yes, sir.
And would you sign to a major if it made sense, or would you stay independent?
To be honest, I was talking to my friend about this other day. I don't want to be mainstream. I want to be like an underground king for real. Of course, I want the mainstream money, but like I don't really care for the fame. I like the underground scene more than the industry.
No, okay. Why you say that?
That's a good question. Like the underground, like it don't seem like they be in control. Like they do what they want to do as far as they drop their music, how much music they drop whenever they want to. Uh, and the fan base, they got like nice fan bases, loyal, they ride for you.
Yeah, the good thing about being independent, in my opinion, if you got a million people, you know what I'm saying, as far as a fan base, and you independent and you don't made some decent money to where you got enough money to fund your projects and things like that. When you put out a project, you're gonna make more money than a person that's signed to a major, even if only 100,000 people buy it, because all that money come to you. You ain't got to split it with nobody. But it's just like a case by case scenario with that. 'Cause everybody don't be fortunate to be in certain situations where they can, stay independent. But that's definitely a position that every artist should want to be in.
I feel like
Now, what you say?
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
All right, bad. It's going in and out.
Yeah, what you were saying?
So,
You heard me?
what you say? It's going in and out still.
No, I was saying what you were saying.
I was just saying, I feel like when artists get put in those situations, I just feel like they be trying to rush it.
Oh, okay. So how often do you be recording, and how much music you sitting on right now?
I used to record every week, but I had slowed down once I finished my tape because I'm paying up for the studio time myself. That shit's expensive. And I just need a little break. Like sometimes I have to get my mind right, live and do stuff that I can rap about. Feel me? But right now I've been recording a little bit, like twice a week, and I think I'm sitting on probably like 300-400 songs, but not that many songs droppable. Like I sit on a lot of songs. I'm hard on myself as far as like what I drop. I control what I drop. I don't want to put out bullshit. I mean, not necessarily bullshit. Just like I don't want to put out certain songs. I don't like them personally. But my friends, they be telling me to drop them. Just other people, like the fans might like them, but I just don't sometimes.
Yeah, man. Sometimes you gotta take that chance, man. Sometimes that one song you might not think that you might not like might be that hit. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you put a visual behind it.
Facts. I've been hearing that a lot recently. I ain't gonna lie. It's crazy you just asked me. I was talking to my producer about that yesterday.
Oh yeah. So like when you first dropped the project, man, how did the city embrace you around that time?
You talking about the Better Me with my first project?
Yeah.
I got a lot of love, and I wasn't used to that. You feel me? And that gave me a little confidence too. That's what made me keep going for real. I seen they was fucking with it.
Okay.
And I seen like I was growing as an artist and getting better and better. So I was like, damn, this is just crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Getting that outpouring of love, man, starting out, man, can make you get that confidence to want to keep doing it because you get that reinsurance. You know, everybody need reinsurance, you know, when you're doing something.
That's a fact. That's a fact. It's crazy because I never would have thought I'd be rapping. I used to play basketball. I thought I was gonna be playing basketball somewhere. I ended up falling in love with this shit.
That's what's up, man. So what would you say is your biggest project right now?
I just dropped a tape on the 25th called Only One. It's got 8 tracks and 2 features on it. One of them was my brother named Carrie. Another feature on there, his name is Soul Plugs. Okay. I feel like it's my best piece of work too, for sure. I got like, it's like a whole different sound from my first sound. My sound sounds more put together.
Okay. So I know you had said something about the music scene in the city as far as like, you know, other artists and stuff in the city, man. Describe the current state of that, and do a lot of artists collab in Louisville, or how is it?
I mean, a lot of artists do collab in Louisville. It's kind of like, I swear, you know how everybody got that little groups that they mess with, right?
Yeah. It's
basically like that for real. Like everybody collab, but everybody got their own group of set of people that they mess with as far as making music with. Like me personally, I work with other people, but I really like to make music by myself. When I started, I used to go to my friend's house, like I was telling you, and somebody else would be getting on the song because I wasn't the only artist there. So I was always sharing the beat. So then when I look back on my catalog, I'm like, damn, bro, you got too many features. Like you can't be dropping no music. How you gonna drop music by yourself? So then once I noticed that, I just started going to the studio by myself and just working on singles.
Oh yeah. So like, what artists have you worked with so far, and what artists would you work with in the future?
I've worked with Cream, Endo, Slow Bucks, Brian Bandit, Big Tootie, Young Trapper. Who else would I work with? I ain't trying to leave nobody out. Damn, I think that's it. Oh yeah, Mark So Fly. I'm tripping. I can't forget about Brody. Yes, and Mark So Fly.
Hey, do you got anybody on the that you want to work with in the future? With anybody come in mind?
For sure. My boy Juan B. Fly. I want to make some music with I can't think off the top of my head right now for real. I can't forget about my big brother, Eastside Booby. I got a few songs with him.
Yeah. Eastside Booby hard, man. I just interviewed him last week.
Yeah, I just watched it too, not too long ago. I think I watched it the same day you dropped.
Yeah. We had the visual, man, but he didn't want to do the visual because you know he went fresh that day. So he was like, you know, we had to do it again when he put some clothes on, you know what I'm saying? I just put the audio version out. Yeah. Yeah, I like Booby and Black Steve, man. I think they real hard. You know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
fuck with Black Steve. They got some good songs together for sure.
Yeah, Eastside Booby, man. I don't know, man. It's just like that shit just kind of second nature, you know, when him, man, the way he be flowing, you know, like it's like he just freestyle everything.
His work ethic is crazy. Work. Sure.
Yeah, I think a song with y'all two would definitely go crazy, especially if it was like the vibe, like the song I played in the beginning of the podcast. Like if it's like a thing like that, like with no hook, with both of y'all on.
You got my nigga with me. I'm just making a
Say it again, my fault. It's going in and out.
Yeah,
I'm saying like if both of y'all made a song with no hook, like the song that I was playing earlier, at the beginning of the episode, that'd be hard.
He got a hard ass song with no hook on it. He I ain't gonna lie to you. He actually dropped a video for it. He dropped a double video. I can't remember the name of the song, but Get the Bag. That's what it's called. Get the Bag. I'm on that song, but I was on some lame shit. I was like, I ain't trying to shoot it, bro. I feel like we can make some harder songs. But he ended up shooting a video because he didn't want to waste it. Because the song is hard for sure. But yeah, that shit's hard.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you're gonna have to start doing the visuals, man. The visuals, man. That's what them labels want to see, man. They want to see you, man. Like it can't just be music. You got to put the face behind it too. Sometimes.
Yeah, facts. This year, that's what I'm working on. I'm trying to work on putting out more music videos. Like I was saying, shit's just expensive. Feel me?
Oh yeah. I feel you on that.
But I'm about to shoot a video to one of the songs on my project called 007. I feel like that's gonna be top song on my project. A couple people tell me they sound like the most put together song. It's like an industry type song.
Okay. So, what are some things you like doing when you're not recording music?
I like to just chill. I'll be in the house most of the time, just watch TV, or chill with my dog. Smoke a lot of weed too.
Yeah, man. Yeah, they good smoke, man. I seen you smoking early.
Yeah.
So, what would you say? What are your short and long term goals as far as your music career?
Okay, I got good stream numbers, but I'm trying to take those stream numbers and push my videos more and get my views up. I got a lot of my videos are fire, they good quality and everything. I just got to get the numbers up on them. I need to figure out where I need to put my money at and push my music videos and push my music in general. I don't really do a lot of promo, but I got good numbers for somebody that don't do promo. But just imagine what I could do if I did do promo. Put the money behind myself.
Yeah, man, you got to invest in yourself, man. One thing I would say that worked for me is whenever those celebrities be posting promo on Instagram for like $100, $200, I'll be paying people to do that. And I'd use the Instagram and the YouTube ads, pay for the Instagram and YouTube ads.
Which one you think you get more what's the word? Yeah, which one you think you get more exposure from?
Both of them work. Like it don't hurt to do both of them. You know what I'm saying? Because like the Instagram and the YouTube, you can create a budget. You know what I'm saying? You could be like, oh, I want to spend $50 over this amount of days. And they break it up like $5 a day or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And they tell you how many people you're going to reach. And you can pick what cities that you wanted to go towards versus, you know, a celebrity just going to have a set price. But the thing with the celebrities, I'm like, shoot, if this dude got 5 million followers and I give him $200, put my stuff up for 24 hours, I'm like, shoot, at least 250,000 to 500,000 people gonna see this. You know I feel like that's worth it. You know what I'm saying? And then out of that, at least half of that number go to my profile and see what I got going on. So, you know, it's just little things like that I be doing. You know, a lot of people sleep on that advertisement, man, and the billboards too. You know, billboards is cheaper than what people think, man. There's some billboards you can get on in Louisville for $1,000.
That's crazy. I was just asking somebody about that because one of the artists in the city named One Way Yanni. He dropped a project not too long ago, and he had a billboard.
Yeah, they got the billboards on Google. All you gotta do is just call the people and set it up. Because I'm thinking I'm about to do one for my podcast.
That's smart. And I didn't know that was that cheap though. That's wild.
Yeah, they got different ranges. They range from 700 all the way to like 10,000.
How long?
They usually keep them up for a month, but it'll stay up longer than a month if somebody don't buy the billboard behind yours. You know what I'm saying? So if it become the 32nd day or the 31st day and somebody ain't purchased the billboard to replace yours, then your stuff gonna stay up until somebody, you know what I'm saying, buy it again.
I have to get one of them there for sure.
So what you say?
Go ahead, boss man.
Oh, well, so what upcoming projects you got for 2022, man, and any features you got on the way?
I'm always making music with my brother named Cream. Got some music with this artist named Hendo Houdini coming soon. We're actually working on a project. I just finished mine, so we about to start getting back working on our stuff together. And I plan on dropping another project at the end of the year, solo, another single project. Probably no more features on this one.
Okay. All right. Around what time frame you think you're gonna drop it before the summer out or in the fall?
I want to drop a tape around my birthday, so probably like October.
Okay. That's what's up. So what do you want people to know you for, man? Like
Bro, why you want to do that? I want to get in, bro.
What you say?
What do you want people to know you for?
Say it again.
What do you want people to know you for?
My music.
All right. So any last words you want to say, man? Like any closing remarks, anything you want your fans to know as far as your music and let people know how to find you on social media and stuff.
All right, shit. More music's coming. I'm about to start getting more consistent. I got too much music I'm sitting on, so I'm about to start letting this shit fly. You can find my Instagram at TISBYY. I don't got a Twitter. That's the only thing I got for me.
Okay. And is that your name on Apple Music and all those music platforms too?
Yes, sir.
Okay. But yeah, man, I appreciate you coming on the podcast today, man. I'm gonna drop this tonight and I'll tag you, you know, when I once it posts on YouTube and Spotify and stuff. But I appreciate you coming on the podcast, man. I think you got nice music and you just as good as anybody else in the city, you know what I'm saying? Just keep grinding and you know, everything will work out for you. I appreciate you coming on, and anytime you got something going on as far as your music or I talk about real life stuff too. I don't just do interviews. I talk about, you know, fake friends, police brutality, like real stuff that people might come across, you know what I'm saying, in their real life. You know, you can hit me up anytime and we can strike up a podcast about it. We'll set it up.
For sure, man. I appreciate you for having me.
All right.
It's my first interview. I appreciate it a lot, for sure.
Oh, no problem, bro. And you have a good one, bro.
You too, boss.
All right. And this concludes today's episode of Eric J. the Great Podcast. Everybody go check out Tisby on all streaming platforms. Go run his music up and go follow him on Instagram.